He'll hand it off to Brashard Smith, and he is wrapped up by the French-speaking unicycle riding.
Nowhere to go. Excellent penetration. And then Harrison Taggart is a tackling machine. Stepped in for Ben by Weffner.
Into these predictable third down passing situations. Three-man rush. Stone under duress and sacked by Jack Kelly.
Excellent penetration again, and they just kind of collapse the pocket. And when you can get pressure up the middle where a quarterback can't step up.
10 of the 11 starters on defense for SMU transfers. Underneath, Reiner Swanson, the freshman tight end. Nowhere to go. Retzlaff lost the football. That's been a problem. SMU covers it up, and we have our first turnover.
The guy on the spot with a fumble recovery, and that's going to upset Kalani Sitake because it seemed as though they wanted to hand the ball to Cody Epps, and it was a missed exchange there, and Retzlaff ended up with the football. Elijah Roberts is, and they're in plus yardage territory.
Stone looking to launch. Devoured. Mangelson the first to get there.
And he couldn't wait for the start of the season and to get here against another Power 4 school.
Big hole for L.J. Martin. Speed option. Late pitch to Martin. Able to evade enough defenders to get a first down.
When it gets tipped in the air, bad things happen.
Safety blitz. Retzlaff rolling. Finds Cody Epps, another first down for BYU.
Oh, what touch.
And the Cougars into Mustang territory. Lassiter, the motion man. It's Retzlaff on the keeper. A lot of eye candy. Little pre-snap field trip to Amsterdam. Do we punt? Do we kick? Do we go for it? 3rd and 5. Downfield. Caught by Keelan Marion. No. Could not hold on. It's 4th down.
Right here. Kenu Hill.
To the end zone. Juggled. And caught for a touchdown. Matava Tasse.
What a catch. It was a tight end, but the wrong tight end. Tasse, a little slow to get up, but what a grab of securing the football. The seam opens up. Retzlaff, playing with experience, looks the safety to his left. One false step by McGill, and the ball's delivered. That'll be during the Ken Hatfield days, maybe. Or when he was the head coach there, Coach Petrino.
Brashard Smith, the dangerous return man, cut down at the 22.
Coming into tonight's, 4-0 coming into tonight's game.
We get our first look at Kevin Jennings, and he dumps it off to Rooster Knighton.
With BYU, R.J. Maryland might have a shot to have a big game here.
But Jennings up the gut, cuts it to the outside, that great speed, and led SMU to an AAC title with a win against Tulane. Finds Smith in the flat. And Brashard Smith into BYU territory. Brashard Smith, double tight end set. Knighton on 3rd down. And he's going to be short. It looked like he had it and then was driven back.
And Jennings enters the game, 6 plays, 35 yards, and a couple of first downs. And here we are on 4th down.
Jennings with the quarterback plunge for a first. The fall reps 50-50 with the first team. Here's the blitz. Jennings gets rid of it, able to complete. Romello Brinson out across the 30-yard line, and a first down for SMU.
Yeah, and I think they're going to get
Merrill into the motion man. Jennings fakes the throw, stays on his feet, dropped from behind. He's going to be a little shy of the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
He's a lead blocker.
Bigger back, L.J. Johnson in there. Off the bootleg, throw to the end zone. Off the hands of the intended target, the tight end Hibner.
You got an experienced quarterback that realizes ball's got to come out quickly.
Safety blitz, Martin right up the gut. Bulldozes his way across the 10 to the 11. Speed option. Ropati tries to turn the corner. Tracked down by Cale Sanders.
9 passes have been thrown, every one of them to a different receiver.
Which is par for the course for SMU. Smith using the turbo.
Oh, wow.
And then the hit stick.
In Kansas City, he didn't go out of bounds, didn't step out. He's looking for some contact. Exactly what number 10 would do in KC. One thing about these receivers, they will do the unselfish stuff, which is block downfield.
Smith this time hit in the backfield. Mangelson with the TFL. Long field goal here. Collin Rogers' kick is up and good. Hit from 52 earlier this year.
You're worried if the snap gets there in the hole. It was all perfect. Love getting that extra insight.
Retzlaff sacked. Big number 81, Jared Harrison Hunt.
Yeah, they decided to go to the transfer portal where 18 of them were from Power 4 schools and 8 were defensive linemen. Number 81, Jared Harrison Hunt being one of those 8. Tried to remake the defensive line. That's for sure. Only 2 losses on his resume.
He gets sacked again. Isaiah Glasker.
Then they play Jennings. They're bringing the heat on Preston Stone, and they're finding a way to get home. This allowing the pass blocks.
For Rhett Lashley, do you stay with Stone or do you go back to Jennings? Parker Kingston. He's got speed. Taken down across the 35.
The other team's offense in 3rd and long type situations.
Going quickly. They run the ball. Ropati out to the 42. Well shy of the marker. BYU's punter the last 4 years who made the Bengals 53-man roster. That's a strong leg. Daniels inside the 10. Cutting a jagged path out to the 30. And he is dropped just shy of the 30-yard line by Bruce Mitchell. For SMU, Stone has seen most of the snaps through 2 games. Smith brings this in with one hand. Boy, he's got some juke, he's got some quickness, and he's got a first down.
You know, a good problem to have when you have 2, but when one's outplaying the other against a good opponent, you got to ride the hot hand.
And a big hole for Smith, who makes his way out to the 46. Gain of 7 on the play. Back to Smith. Pinballs off Maryland.
Nice run.
And gets the first down with the second effort. Jennings, the check down to Knighton. Good hands by the running back out of the backfield. Bumped out by Jack Kelly. About Jennings' ability to run more than they are Stone's.
Especially if you don't get home when you blitz.
Knighton, great lead block. Maryland again clearing the way. A 53-yarder earlier, a career high. And Rogers splits the uprights. Able to move SMU offensively.
Well, the entire operation clean. The snap, the hole, and certainly the kick. Plenty long enough.
Already,
we got a ball game, big guy, where you rely on one or the other. Who's got the hot hand? Who wants to be out there? Well, there's a question. I don't think that's a question for either. Pretty quickly, I've got to leave the guy out that's giving us a chance right now to win, not the guy that's going backwards.
Ropati bulldozes forward.
When I'm in the gun, I got to make sure I'm handling the gun snap first.
Good kick by Rico. It takes an SMU bounce. It hit someone. It looked like it hit a Mustang. It hit Crossley, and BYU has it.
BYU, if they're able to go down and put points on the board. Just doing his job blocking, clearly hits him maybe twice on the shoulder and the calf. And this is BYU football. Now, you know me so well.
The ruling on the field,
Anish.
the kick was touched by the receiving team and recovered by the kicking team. First down.
What am I doing right here?
Anish, that's a very subjective call. Usually to be blocked into, you have to be displaced from your area on the field. I think he was just engaged in a block and the ball hit him. So, no, I think it's a good call to not go with blocked into.
Technically, that goes as a run, backwards pass on the delay. Ropati finds a seam and rumbles across the 30. Play clock down to 5. Davis into an ambush. Turnover on downs.
In Miles Davis, you got L.J. Martin hurt. Rapati's limping. And then right in the middle, Kobe Wilson is going to make this play. Sees it, reads it. And that's a lot of film study right there, ladies and gentlemen. To make a play that fast, going that direction.
Great resource to get that first down.
Kevin Jennings to lead the offense in the 2-minute drill. Screen to the outside. Keyshawn Smith. And he bubbles to the 34-yard line.
You can get 2 plays before the 2-minute timeout.
Jennings over the middle. Threads it to Brinson. Pinballs to the 40. SMU out of timeouts. They've got the 2-minute timeout. Tunnel screen. And Brinson, Matt Rule's got himself a quarterback.
Yes, he does.
3rd down and 9. Jennings. Buying time. Throws. First down. And that momentarily stops the clock. They didn't have the chain set. Bailey. Another first down catch at the 40 of BYU. Orbit motion from Bailey. Knighton, the team's leading rusher, last year the hurdle, and he flies out of bounds.
When one guy is in the game and they just kind of feel that things are starting to come together. That's what I mean by playing hard.
Smith, he's got room and gets out of bounds to stop the clock. 38-yarder from the near hash. Rogers is hit from 52 and 53. Too easy from 38. Now Retzlaff and this BYU offense has to figure it out. They've got 2 timeouts. Sideline throw. Roberts the catch. That's what he does. He's a first down maker.
20-plus touches, what we were told.
Retzlaff moves the pocket. He'll run and scampers out of bounds. Roberts pursuing Retzlaff. Another quarterback run across midfield. Retzlaff eluding the pursuit. That's not going to do it. It'll momentarily stop the clock.
And they have pinned their ears back, and they're coming after the quarterback.
Again to the air, and that one fits. It's Lassiter, stiff arm. How about the yak for Darius Lassiter?
He's not finished yet. All the way down to the 25-yard line. Incompletion, finds one in Darius Lassiter. He is a big play receiver. That's what the coaching staff told us this week, and we see it after the catch. Breaking tackles, taking on defenders, and finishing the run.
Longest play of the game, 57 yards for the son of the late, great Kwame Lassiter.
His brother is a player at Kansas. We'll see him next week.
Again to the air. Here's the blitz off the edge. And intercepted. Forced the throw. Kobe Wilson the other way. Tracked down from behind at the 35-yard line.
A year ago, and all of a sudden, with no running game, the game's kind of on his shoulders, and you just can't. You've got to eat the sack. Go ahead and take the sack. Really giving them the lead.
Another 3rd down. Here's the blitz, the pressure. Jennings completes over the middle. It's the tight end, Matthew Hickner, the Michigan transfer.
And for first downs, where earlier it was sacks.
And now they activate their tempo. Knighton on the counter to the 18. Enters as the fullback, 44 in white, or red. Brashard Smith moves the chains. A 28-yarder for Collin Rogers, who has hit from 53, 52, and 38. And with that field goal, Rogers ties his own school record.
Jay Martin is not coming back. I've got confirmation from the BYU training staff there. The left ankle, no good. And he's that big thumper too, Andre. 6'2", 225 pounds, gets behind.
BYU last year started 5-2. Keaton Slovis went down. And the Cougars lost their final 5 games. Here is Retzlaff, quarterback keeper, and he tumbles across midfield.
And that communication system is make sure you got 2 hands on the football. I mean, it's a design quarterback run. They're not afraid to do that.
ESPN's top-ranked JUCO QB when he came to BYU. They'll keep it again. And this may be the elixir to unlock this BYU run game. Hinkley Ropati has not returned since limping off the field.
That one-on-one coverage up top.
This is Retzlaff. He'll throw. And he's got his tight end, Taisei, who spins close to the 15-yard line.
That's the one thing about kicking field goals. If you can hold. It wouldn't surprise me if they're in 4-down territory here.
On the fly sweep, almost some friendly fire. And Keelan Marion taken out of bounds. It'll bring up 3rd down. He lost a couple on the play. Epson Lassiter in the slot that got the tight end. Hill split out wide. Low throw. Hill makes the catch. Dives across the 10-yard line, shy of the marker. Handoff. Touchdown, Enoch Nawahine.
Boy, he is going to be a special player out there, but the gap and the hole that Nawahine runs through, I mean, untouched into the end zone pretty much. Nawahine went out with because his shoe came off.
Davis motions out. They're looking for Hill, and he makes the catch and holds on. The conversion is good, and BYU has a 3-point lead, 15-12.
And then the 2-point conversion to Keanu Hill on the outside, working against a corner, just kind of out-physicals him, and the concentration at the end to reel it in.
Jalen Davis Robinson, former LSU Tiger. SMU out of the American is now Big 12 against ACC. Jennings finds a wide-open Bailey. 1st down.
Last 2 drives, we've killed ourselves with field position, and that gifted them a touchdown. So we got to find a way to finish. Thank you, Coach. Thanks.
Well, that's a good start to begin the 4th. Keyshawn Smith.
Showing you that they have the ability to strike at any time.
That was their first play of 20 yards tonight. Smith rips off the big run. Mashing the B-butt, lost the ball, somehow recovered.
What an effort by Smith. I mean, he hit whatever the button is, the C, the triangle, whatever it is to spin.
3rd game as a running back. Hadn't done it since Pop Warner. Jennings off play action. Into coverage. Intercepted by Mark Collins.
And then picked him off. What an outstanding job on the back end. Just kind of stays with it too long. Decides to go there, and Collins, that's good on in the other league with both feet down inbounds, trying to find his tight end. Enoch Nawahine.
Ropati back in there, sheds a tackler, turns the corner, and muscles out of bounds after a 1st down. Coming off a big knee injury last year. Lassiter in motion. Ropati has no room. A red storm right at the line of scrimmage. A short loss at 2nd down. Retzlaff. Intercepted! Jared Harrison Hunt inside the 5.
Big fella stepped right in front of the screen pass. And this team just stepped up after a turnover and found a way to get their own. He's going to pass rush his way in, then get up. It was too easy. I smell a rat. And right in the throwing lane where Retzlaff wanted to go.
Last week it was Tank Booker who had himself a pick six. His fellow nose tackle, D-tackle, Jared Harrison Hunt. This BYU defense has been pinned a few times. They've managed. This is Brashard Smith off the direct snap. And he gets it all the way out to about the 7. Lost the football.
They're going to rule him down.
They'll say he is down.
Tough run inside. Kind of as the Wildcat quarterback. And was he indeed down? Yeah, knees down.
BYU has the ball with the lead. They keep it on the ground. Awahine. Cougars thin at running back. Retzlaff completes underneath to Lassiter in the embrace of Wilson, who lassos him down. Forward progress gets him about the 12. Retzlaff keeps. They'll be short. Ja'Kai Clark and some lows. Back at center, middle blitz. Smith. And a first down for SMU to the 35. Paul.
Told me the grind of that sport led him to have the toughness as a linebacker making that tackle right there.
Batty delivers the blow. Oh, boy. Gives it to Daniels in the backfield. Stumbles. Another negative play for SMU. It sets up 3rd and long.
This point in the game, not going east and west, and Robinson does one heck of a job of coming up. Excuse me, it's actually Taggart who finishes things off. And Clark talked about Jack Kelly. They've got 3 outstanding linebackers. Taggart, this is a catch and run and not force one for the first down.
They're in field goal range. They give it to Brashard Smith. And it sets up a more manageable try for Collin Rogers.
See if they can do it one more time.
He's hit from 53, 52, 38, and 28.
And you have a false start, I think, here. Nope, they didn't call the flag.
It's good from 45. We're tied at 15.
And it just was not a flag thrown. It's the right side of the setup. And nobody calls it, but I thought I saw it. I know a bunch of BYU.
Retzlaff finds Roberts, who makes the sliding catch. It moves the chains. Davis goes wide, catches the screen. Got a couple of blocks. He got close. About a yard shy. Ahmad Moses the tackle. Retzlaff pitches to Davis. Has the corner. First down and more. Miles Davis, the Jazz man. Out of bounds in a red zone try for BYU.
There's only one guy outside the tackle, so it says the play stays on. You've got a tackle to take care of the edge guy. You let one guy come free. When he does, flip it out to Miles Davis. What a play by Jake Retzlaff.
Davis again goes wide. Retzlaff finding Davis. Cuts it inside the 10. He's going to be a couple of yards shy. It's 4th down. A 26-yarder for the lead. And BYU back on top.
Football and the team aspect of it is why he loves this game so much.
The BYU faithful that are here making noise. Jennings dancing, improvising, deep downfield, incomplete. And BYU's defense makes another stand. And Kalani Sitake's Cougars, double-digit underdogs on the road in a place where SMU has been dominant of late. They get a hard-fought 3-point win